Hello guys, I'm back. Another video. Uh, they just keep coming at me all day today with this craziness. I just saw the taping of T.I. and Tiny on the Red Table Talk with Jada Smith, and I'm sitting there like, bro, like, you really sitting there saying Tiny is the reason why you cheated? He's basically saying she when he went to jail, first he said he was I didn't know we would get married in 2007. Like, this dude is really you know, like, what the like, huh? Like, bro, I'm trying, like, it's like, for years I've been told, like, this dude ain't whatever. And I was like, no, T.I., you know, his music, blah, blah, blah. And I've been trying to keep, you know, pushing for this dude. But he just straight up proves it over and over how retarded he is. Like, bro, like, you are sitting here in front of the world, again, embarrassing your wife, whom keeps standing by your side, which is her right. Okay, it's her right to stand by his side, and that, you know, or whatever. But he couldn't even answer basic questions. He kept trying to talk over her. He kept trying to cut her off. And Jada was like, okay, why you came back? You could have left. She said something about the divorce. Why you came back? Oh, because that's my best friend, this, and that. Okay, that's how that works. You marry your best friend. You marry your soulmate. You marry the person that you're going to spend your rest of your life with. You don't, after you get married, start thinking about, oh, let me start, like, seeing what's out here. After you get married, there is no damn out here. T.I., you ain't know? Okay? You don't have to be in no home with both parents and three parents and all these different things to have common sense. You do not, once you're married, there is no let me see. There is none. You need to shut that shit out your mind before you even get married, because once you're married, that's it. You only have to worry about the person you're married to, period, point, and blank. Okay? So I'm sitting there listening to this dumb shit. I'm sitting there listening to how Jada was like, so what happened? Basically, he thought he was going to find something better, and he was going to find somebody else that was G like she is to him, and he couldn't. That's as simple as the fuck as it is. You ain't going to always, it's not always green on the other side. The other chick probably got other motives. The chick, you married her, but you know what she about. She got money like you got money. So that little comment they made about making money, like marrying for money, I remember they was made that comment, she made that comment a while ago. She was just saying what she was told. That's not technically what she did, because she have money. So she didn't marry him for his money, because at the time they both had a little money. She had a little money, he had a money. She had her own shit. So it ain't like she was broken down and out, had all them kids, and then she married up. No. Please stop getting that. Please get that on, you know, not confused. Okay? But anyway, he thought, like I said, at first, she said, my bad, really. She was like, which I figured that, because she seemed like she'd be like, whatever, T.I., okay. Remember, whatever you start your relationship off, that is exactly how the fuck that bitch gonna be. If you sit there and whatever everything, knowing you don't like the everythings, that's how your relationship gonna go. And what's gonna happen is your ass gonna get mad. You're gonna get intolerant of the situation years later, and then he gonna be looking at you like, bitch, you didn't let me do it for 20 years. Now why is you, like he said on the show a while ago, he was like, you let me do this. He was sitting there going back and forth with her, telling her, which is, he is not lying, because if she let him get away with murder all them times, like, what you expect? Girl, you can't go be with this dude and let him get away with all these things, just be like, whatever. He specifically said on that show that he told her what he expected out the relationship. He told her, this is what I want this to be this way. I expect this. I expect that. He laid it out for her. She still chose him. Okay, again, her choice. But you can't then get mad at him at how crazy he acting now, too, at the same time. I'm kind of understanding both sides, because I feel like once you start off a relationship, you have to iron out the way you like it at the beginning. Because once you, like, if you don't like something I'm doing, tell me. Now be like, tell me whatever you don't like, and we just gonna have to figure that shit out, and we're gonna just iron it on out. Because you're marrying a person that's not you. They're your mate now. You're gonna become one, but at the same time, you are different people before you came one. So you're not gonna think or act or be the same. You're two different people, two different breed, brought up by a different, whole different background, whole different type of people. So you're not gonna exactly be exactly alike. That's not even how that shit even work. Okay, so she let him just kind of get away with whatever at first. So when he went to jail, she felt like, what the hell? Oh, freedom, what is this? I can do this, I can do this. Yeah, Tiny, you can do this, you can do that, because your Ben could have did it, but you let him walk straight in that relationship and just do whatever, and that's how that go. Been there, done that. And I was like, okay, you can't, you have to acknowledge stuff early on. Not in a negative way, not in a nasty way, but you have to acknowledge stuff early on so that you both are happy in the situation. And yeah, it's going to be a little rough at the beginning because you're going to fuss it out a lot, because that's what it is. You're two different people. But you have to let the person understand, like, okay, I don't like, if something happen, you be like, okay, I'm going to let that slide. Then it happen again. I'm going to let that slide. Then it happen again. I'm going to let that slide. So you let that shit happen like for 5 years. Now you mad and you peed off, and the man like, okay, like, why you mad? You let me do it. Vice versa, women too. You can't. Vice versa, the men too. You can't let somebody do something and then 5 and 10 years into a marriage or relationship, you sitting there get mad about it. Okay, why you didn't tell me you didn't like that 5 years ago or 10 years ago? Don't do that. So that's basically what their marriage. This is. He is a controlling type person. She is more like inward. So she dealt with that because that's her personality. She's more in. But she didn't know she had any kind of say so, because that's just how the way she is and the way she been, and that's probably how her mama is. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that go. Her mama is white. She married a black man, so that's just how that go. But she mimicked her mom, and her dad probably was like telling them, you know, that's probably what she saw in her home. So that's just what it is. That's what she learned. But at the same time, see, my personality, I was born this way. My personality is a strong personality. So it's one of them things where you gotta get used to the person. The person have to get used to you. You have to get used to the person. And I tell anybody, if you okay, you know, you learn me, you know how I am, and you have to like me for me. This is me. So if you don't like my personality, I advise you to just don't even deal with me at all. I'm one of them type of people, like, I'm not about to sit here and I don't beg people to be with me. I'm not gonna do all that. But like, you know, but it's like one of them things where you like, this is me. And you tell a person if they accept you for you, that's what it is. You cannot now get mad at the person for being themselves and try to tell a person they can't be themselves. That is kind of silly, okay? Is it you want me to be me or you don't? I'm either myself or I'm some other motherfucking person. I am me. So, I want the people, like, let people be themselves, and you work within the situation. So it's like, if you don't like something about the person, or y'all have to figure out in the middle to work that out. You don't have to get no divorce or anything, but it's like one of them things, like, you kind of gotta work with what you have. You married them now, so you can't be like, well, after that, all this other shit, like, you married the person like that, or you married him the way he is. I can see from the outside that he's one of them people that kind of just does what he want and controls things. And I don't understand how she didn't know that, because she was in the situation with him. But like she said, he told her she don't have to work. She pretty much gave up everything to be with him. Gave up her career. Basically, she had the career before she met him. So it's like she gave everything up, and he wanted to, like she said, he basically, when a person sit there and tell you, just some dudes not like that, but most are. They kind of like, okay, you sit at home, you chill, I'ma just work and I'ma take care of everything. Fine. But if you start taking advantage of that, I'ma have to shut that shit down, because we not doing that. We either equal or we not. So yes, you say you gonna pay all the bills, you gonna take care of me, but are you gonna try to pull that shit where you like, oh, you can't go to the store today, you can't go do this, you can't go to the mall, you can't. No, we're not about to do that, because we equal. You the one said stay home. You see what I'm saying? So if the person stay home, you can't still say, now I'm going to be like your parent and tell you can't do this, you can't do that. Because he was basically her parent to me. Because he was like, well, when I left, I was able to tell her whatever I said goes. And when I got back, she was trying to do her own thing, going against me. Just because she wanted to do her own thing, that ain't not have nothing to do with going against you. She just have her own mind. When you have your own mind, everybody try to confuse that with disrespect. Nobody trying to be disrespectful. Just have their own mind. You don't have to be slow to be married to somebody. You can have your own brain and have your husband and he have his brain, you have your brain. Two makes a whole to me. And it's like, okay, the things I think of, my husband don't think of the thing he think of. Sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I didn't even damn think of that. So sometimes it works like that. But if we cut off my part of the brain, and we only use one side of the brain, which is the husband brain, it's like we're only thinking on one side of a brain. And if we both are together and we supposed to be one, like that we're supposed to pull that together. You see what I'm saying? I bring something to the table, you bring something to the table. It's not just you bringing everything to the table and I'm not. Everybody brings something to the table and that makes it work. So that's what I see with that situation. It was more of a him telling her what to do. And so now what they have to do is reinvent their marriage and figure out what works for them. And it's going to take some time because it's been so much stuff happening. So they're going to have to take time and work it out and figure it out. You elected not to get divorced. So now you still together. Go work it out. And you really, to me, you could get counseling and all that, but all it takes is y'all just sitting down, going on dates, dating each other, going on dates, talking to each other like you just met each other yesterday, and just go on dates. That's what we do. We go on dates. We've been married 11 years. We've been together 13 years. So it's like, let's just go on dates. Let's see how the dates gonna work. So we've been just going on dates, just go out and just, what you like? Like we just met each other because guess what? 13 years ago, I didn't like the same shit I like today. 13 years ago, he don't like the same stuff. So shit changes. So your relationship have to rock with the changes of your lifestyle and your time frame of your life. I was 24 when I met my husband. I am 38 years old. Like, ain't no way in the world I'm the same person I was when I was 24 years old. That's retarded. He's this different person too. That was like 13 years ago. So I was like, let's just have, we both was like, okay, we just gonna have dates. We're gonna talk about everything, new stuff, and see how the other person is. And just work on that. That's what we've been doing for the last year or two, just dating each other and just having fun like that. We've been having a lot of fun. I'm like, shit, this was fun. We should have been to that. But it's just learning stuff. Just learning and going and learning. But we ain't like, oh, we leaving each other. Like, huh? We married for life. That's how this works. So that's kind of how we did it. And I feel like that's what they need to do. Just reinvent themselves. Just go on some dates. Rich people do different things, so it's a little different for them. But I feel like they should just go on some dates and just chill. Like, go on dates. What you like, baby? Genuinely care about her. Genuinely, she care about him. I think he care about her. All they have to do is genuinely care about each other and go on a date and just have fun together and learn each other all over again. That's it. It's simple. But I'll see you guys next time. That's all I gotta say about that for now. But y'all have a great night.